guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share in depth this travel tag that was created for the SoCal Crafty Meetup's travel theme meetup that I hosted, and it was a lot of fun. There was so many girls there. It was just amazing. So what we did was, it was a travel theme, and 10 of those girls created a tag from different countries. So we're gonna go through the countries so you guys can see them. Now this was, at each table, we had 4 tables. This was the ticket that was also doubled as the raffle ticket, and my seat was S3, but I just grabbed whatever was left there. Actually, I sat at the grease table, and I'll have some pictures inserted at the end that I took from my friend Siv, who is Crafty Poodle Mom on Instagram, and I think as well here on YouTube, and as well as Cat Paper Love on Instagram and Abby on YouTube. And I'll just insert everyone's name at the bottom, who also has pictures and stuff like that. So this little trim, tassel trim, was created from different types of trims from my friend Luann and from my stash as well. And she created this little girl. This is the one that I used on the logo, and she made it, laminated it, and made it into a charm so that we can add it to our tag. This was one of the goodies that I created in my stash to all the girls, so that they can add it here or they can have whatever, but that's the one I created. This one is the United States of America, of course, and it was created by my friend Jessica, and she is Little Mama Crafts on Instagram. And I love the little tickets, and it has bling. I'm sure I was supposed to put them in different spots, but I just kind of put them all together. And I like the Eiffel Tower, the bell, the eagle. It just represents United States, and I love that it has floral into it. And then a little journal card or quote card in the back. This one is from Abby, Cat Paper Love, and she did India, and look at how beautiful that is. I absolutely loved it. And these are popped up, these little lanterns, and I love it. I love the colors. And on the back, she was inspired by the, excuse me if I'm saying it wrong, the Diwali festival. And yeah, she created India tag. I love it. And then she has this tiny little charm. Let's see if my camera will focus. Focus. There we go. I love it. It's beautiful. This one is from my girl. Okay, she just changed her name on Instagram. It is Flower Girl Crafts, but it's Linda. She used to be like RSX Baby or something. But yeah, she did Brazil, and I think it's so cute. This little toucan, pink toucan, and the gold doily, and oh, I think I'm missing something right here. I'm gonna have to look for it. But I love this gold trim. I haven't been able to find it, but I'm glad that it was used on here. Beautiful tag. This one was from my friend Becca. She did Japan. And I'm missing things here and there because I was making my tags, and being the host of the meetup, I was running around everywhere. But right here, it's supposed to say Japan. And I love this outline. I don't know what it's called, this little house, Japanese house, and the doily, the flag. It's cute. Even the little detail here on the ends of the tag, it's beautiful. Okay, and then my friend Luann, she was Russia, and she did these little nesting dolls, and this one's kind of a little popped up because I put these little bead things on it, and it's like a tag within a tag, and then this one pops up, and in the back it's the what is it? I'm blanking out on this video. That oh my gosh, it's in Moscow, and I completely forgot. Okay, but you know what I mean. That's like the landmark that they have in Moscow, that they show for Russia. And these nesting dolls, I love nesting dolls. They're very near and dear to my heart. My mom collects them, so this is something that I love it. I absolutely love it. In the pastels, and if you know Luann, you cannot escape from lace from Luann. This is the one that I created. I did Egypt. What I did was I waited for all the girls to pick their countries, and then I would pick whatever, you know, what was not taken. And I did Egypt, and I thought Egypt would be fun to do because I don't really have anything Egypty or, you know, do crafts with Egypt stuff. But this was such a big challenge for me, and also decorating my table because, like I said, each of us had a table set up, and we decorated it with our, you know, our country theme and stuff, and that was so hard for me. But I love a good challenge, and it came out, I think it came out really well. It even has this little piece of, you know, like mummification, you know, cloth in the back, and the girls used gauze as well, and they kind of opened it up, and it was a lot of fun. The little camel, you can't have Egypt without like a little camel. And then the back, everyone's had something different, and they had extra, sorry, that was my dog. They had extra goodies that they clipped on here. And then my daughter had a table set up, little Miss Daisy. She did a shaker card, and she did Peru, and this is kind of where she had a clip, and it was on a stand. But this is what she created. She's all into the llama craze as well. So she created this, and then the back, this mountain is supposed to be like Machu Picchu. They're famous ruins that they have there in Machu Picchu. Yeah, and I love, she's so colorful and vibrant. She wore this cute dress and like tassel earrings and woven stuff on her desk. It was cute. And then this is from Siv. She did Thailand. Look at this little elephant. Again, my things are falling apart, but there was a little gold piece right there. And the palm trees. I love this font. And if you can't see it, this paper is kind of glittery. And then in the back, look at this. Isn't this beautiful? This is amazing. So much texture. And then this was from Carol. She created this. And man, let me tell you, Carol's table was right next to mine. And she had so many people come to her table. I mean, everybody came to majority of our tables. But her table was, she gave you like a little history lesson of what was going on and about her stamp that she had. And it was, she's been around the world, like literally. And I'm sure her passport is full of nice stamps. But she has this beautiful dragon here. And the paper is like metallic gold, but it's also have pieces of white in there. And we stamped, she had this like Asian Chinese writing stamp. And then little lanterns. And this little stamp is like the coin. But this one is actually an actual like coin that she had. And then last but not least, this is one of the chunkiest ones that was there, is my friend Tracy's, and she did Cuba, and she's actually Cuban. And this is amazing. This is beautiful. And she had all these pieces cut out, and she had the book already made. We just had to kind of assemble different little things. But let me look at this. She did a tag book on the tag flip. Yeah, that's what she did. Okay, so what I did is I had to bring my kit home with me because, like I said, I was running around different places. But come on, I went off of pictures that she had there that people had posted, and I kind of did my own version of what I saw. And I did it this way. I'm not sure if she did it like this or straight up and down, but she had all these cutouts, and I'm planning to put a picture here of her actually because you can't get more Cuban than my friend Tracy. And she had these pockets and extra little goodies that could go inside, different drinks, and just little little embellishments that can go on, and Café Cubano, of course, and more inserts could go in here as well. Here they are. And I think these are more drinks. Yes, these are like recipes. Cuba Libre, I love that. And this little girl, and Cuban cigars, of course. And last but not least, parrot and like a vintage car. And then just tie it back up again here. There we go. And I wanted to show this tag flip in depth before I added the rest of my goodies from my, on the back of it. Here we go. Before I added the rest of my goodies on here, and this was one of the tables. What we did is I had 4 tables, and I put one table was Spain, another table was Greece, another table was Italy and Australia. And each of the tables I had made them a clip. So for example, the Spain table, this was the only one that was kind of left there for me, that I made extras. And this was the clip that came with this. This was the top of the packaging. And there was a Greece one and Australia one and Italy, like I said before. But before I add all the rest of my the rest of the goodies that were on there, because there was so many pretty things on there, I wanted to show you this. And I'll have some pictures inserted of the meetup, and yeah, it was a lot of fun, and thanks for stopping by, and hope you enjoyed. Bye guys. So yeah, here's the tag, the finished tag. I loved how each of the ladies created their own tag and their uniqueness to their craft style, and I'm in love with this. So at the end of this video, I have some stills and I think 2 videos that show what we did at the meetup, because I had a lot of questions of people asking. So what I did was I was the host, so I sent everyone their plane ticket and a crafty passport because they were gonna need it. Here's just a simple little board that I put. So when they walked in, they had a check-in, and their check-in was a name tag and just they're the boys checking in, and a ring that they needed for their tag flip. And we also have raffle bags, and here's some that I put in. And each of the tables were decorated for different countries. So this is Australia, and we had Italy and Greece and Spain. So it was really fun to see all the ladies kind of sit at their own table, at their own destination table, and it was a lot of fun. Each of the ladies had, as you can see here on the Greece table, they had their luggage tag that I decorated, a clip that was according to their destination, and some little little postcards, I guess you want to call it, and their ticket for their raffle bag. And there's Spain. So here's the ladies that made tables. This is Becca, she did Japan. And here is Flower Crafts Girl on Instagram, and that's Linda doing Brazil. Here is my daughter Daisy, she did Peru. And Crafty Poodle Mom, Siv, she did Thailand, and I love the decorations that they all used. Here's Cat Paper Love, Abby doing India. And here is Tracy, she did Cuba, that amazing book. And here is Luann Cash on Instagram, she's Luann Cash, she did Russia. And Little Mama Crafts, she did the United States and America the Beautiful. And here is my friend Carol, she also did China. And here's my little booth, I did Egypt. And of course, we couldn't have a get together without food, and my husband was in charge of the kitchen, and he did Mexico, and we had tacos. Thank you to Susan, who sent me this video that she captured all the deliciousness, and we had some yummy tacos. It was a lot of fun. So here's kind of just an overview of all the ladies and their tables. And here it was still early, so we were still kind of setting up and putting things together. But it was it was a lot of fun to see all the creative tables. They came up with their own designs, their own props. They brought them in, and I think it was so fun to see everybody just kind of, pick their country, and there's her tag, and bring all their props in. It was a lot of fun. And here, Miss Abby, she outdid herself. Those were beautiful scarves that she used as her tablecloths, and so many elephants and decorations. It was beautiful. Amazing, amazing. And then Tracy, I loved it because she's actually Cuban, so she brought in authentic stuff as well. I'm sure that little coffee pot is used in her kitchen. Look at this book. Like I said, amazing. And then, of course, I wasn't at my table because I was filming and I was running up and down, hosting everything. So my table was kind of sad. But here's my daughter, and here's Luann's daughter, Sophia, and they were taking care of the Peru booth, which was nice. And here's my table, and I wasn't here at the moment, so I had a little sign that said the flight was delayed. But yes, I was able to find a pharaoh's head and camels and lots of little different things. A book. Yeah, that's my table. And then, sorry if you hear kids in the background, it's summer vacation, and you know what that means. That was my friend Carol. She was a bit busy. And then here is Luann's table. She had so much fun stuff going on with the Russian nesting dolls. And then here's some stills of the ladies. That's Tony, Craft Purge, and my friend Maria. So yeah, there's a lot going on. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing a little peek at these SoCal Crafty meetups and what kind of goes on. But thanks for stopping by, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Bye. As you can see, this group, it's called SoCal Crafty Meetups, and it's for Southern California. So if you live in the Southern California area, check them out on Facebook. Here is the group of ladies that was there that day. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, here are the admins for that group. We had a lot of fun. And here's me at the end of the day finishing. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until the next meetup. Bye, guys.